This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Friday, the 27th of December. I'm Michael Groff. Now, our weather is kind of like a bad marriage. We haven't had any action in over 4 months and no sign things are going to change. But we'll sit here and talk about it anyway because, well, what else would we do on this channel, I guess, right? We'll get to all of that and everything else in just a moment. But before we do, it is Friday, and that means it's Photo Friday here. That's where we take a look at some of the photos and or videos that you guys have submitted. First up, David Parnell. He was out there at American Leadership Academy last Saturday. It was a rather warm day, but you're indoors because it's high school basketball that's being played. But still, indoors, outdoors, hey, the weather's been great. What can you say about that, at least for doing any sort of activities? Then we go to Beth in North Phoenix. This is, she says this is her mother's 90-year-old rose bush. And that is, look at that. That is beautiful. Beautiful red roses. Love that. Red being my favorite color. And you got red, you got yellow, you got orange, you got all the colors in this picture here. A sunset from Christmas Eve, again, courtesy of Beth. And Beth says she has a new member of the family. Look at that. Look at that fluffy cat. It's a moo cat. Tuxedo cat. We love cats around here. Of course, we have our own cat, Freya. Then we have some cats that hang around our house because they love us. What can I say? But we officially only have one cat, and 2 dogs. But always good to see new additions to the family, our furry friends. That's a fluffy cat, too. Good luck, Beth. All right, and then we go international. This is from Zane down in Brisbane, Australia, and a little visitor out there in the yard. Lots of different visitors, pets, and various things. So you never know what you're going to see in Australia, that's for sure. You know, birds that are the size of a house. You got spiders the size of dinner plates. All sorts of action going on in Australia. Then we go to Clayton. This is up there. He was on his way from, he went up to Minneapolis, then Minneapolis to Rochester, Minnesota, looking out at that sunset from the plane. And, of course, up there in Minnesota, it certainly felt a little bit more like winter, that's for sure. And you had some snow. You got all sorts of stuff going on up in Rochester and up in the Twin Cities. And then Steve in Willow Creek. This is up in Northwest Arizona. Beautiful looking sunset there. And I don't know when this was. I think this was taken on Tuesday as well. So very, very colorful. Even though we don't have the rain, the snow, the thunderstorms, the severe weather, Arizona still has those sunrises, sunsets, and lots of great things to take pictures of. And that's why we do it Photo Friday each and every Friday. Our next one will be next year. And if you want to participate, groffshow@gmail.com is that email address. It is groffshow@gmail.com for Photo Friday. My voice is giving up here. It's been a long year. It's been way too long a year. All right. Let's get into it here. The almanac from yesterday. 65 degrees, the afternoon high. Oh, it was gorgeous out there. 49, the morning low. Lots of clouds, too. 65 and 44 are the averages for this time of year. Looking outside right now here at just about 10 o'clock, we've got some clouds around right now. We're sitting at 52 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points 28, humidity 40%, winds light, barometer 30 inches and rising. Satellite picture out here across the west. We do have some clouds moving across Arizona. That's the tail end of a weather system that's passing far to the north of us. And that's bringing plenty of rain and snow to the west, the Intermountain West, everybody north of Arizona. Just nothing for us, unfortunately. The watch warning map, and you can see those winter weather advisories from the Great Basin through parts of the Northwest and the Intermountain West. So if you're up there in Jackpot, Nevada, Idaho Falls, Twin Falls, Boise, Burns, Oregon, Bend, Oregon, anywhere up there, even over toward Yellowstone, yes, snowflakes, gotta love it. And some lower elevation rain. And then, of course, we got lots of dense fog across the northern plain states, central and northern plains, and into parts of the western Great Lakes. Convective outlook for today. There's some severe weather, at least a marginal risk of severe weather. Level 1 out of 5, parts of Mississippi, Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle. The rainfall outlook, this is valid through Friday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, nothing. Statewide, basically nothing. Again, the main storm track stays to the north. It's a persistent weather pattern, and it's just one of those things that we are stuck with for a while. We'll talk about why it is as we get to the models. Take a look. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Big ridge out there across central and eastern Canada and extending down into the eastern part of the United States. There's a trough out here in the west that's moving into the plains, and there's a ridge to the southwest of us, so we're under a northwesterly flow aloft, and that's dry. And what it means down at the surface for the rest of the day today, some clouds around this morning, will become mostly sunny this afternoon. Another gorgeous day, though. Highs mid-60s to near 70. Very similar to yesterday, just with a few less clouds. For tonight, clear sky, lows upper 30s in the cool spots, and in the 40s for the rest of us tomorrow. Mostly sunny in the morning, but increasing clouds in the afternoon. Another round of mid and high-level clouds will come in. We'll call it partly sunny for the afternoon. High temperatures around 70 or so. Sunday will turn sunny again with high temperatures in the low, maybe mid-70s. Same thing Monday, same thing more or less on Tuesday, except we'll bring in some clouds for your New Year's Eve. And it's not going to amount to much, but we do have this weather system that passes by, and a little surface boundary will come through. We'll see some breezy conditions on Tuesday with these clouds. There might be a sprinkle someplace in northern Arizona, but I mean, we're not really going to worry about precipitation with this feature. And high temperatures might tail off slightly on Tuesday, but nothing dramatic. Let's go to New Year's Day, ringing in 2025. High temperatures will still be above average. I'd say around 70, maybe the low 70s or so. And even on Thursday, highs around 70. The sky is partly sunny. Again, some high clouds, but the main storm track stays to the north as we just remain under a dry northwesterly flow, and a ridge sits to our south and west. So there's really nothing that's going to break that down. We just can't get a trough to come on down the west coast and swing on in here and just knock that ridge down. It's just been one of those things that's been impossible to do. The models try to advertise that, but the pattern is just too blocked, too persistent, and it's really going to take a major long wave pattern shift to really, get this pattern moving. All right, here's a week from today. This is Friday, the 3rd of January, and guess what? We still have ridging out here in the west, a trough in the east, and a trough for the Pacific Northwest. And again, a dry westerly flow here, and so temperatures will remain above average. So new year, same as the old year, I guess. This is Saturday the 4th. We've got a trough that's cutting through the western states, and the heights do come down here in Arizona. But, you know the story with these systems. It's an overland trajectory. It's not going to be picking up Pacific moisture. Yes, there could be some passing rain and snow showers for northern Arizona, a scant few. But down here, some clouds, some breezes, that would be about it. Temperatures would fall, though. We'd see highs probably retreating down into the 60s once again, and those overnight lows would drop off, but nothing dramatic. This is not going to bring in a blast of Arctic air or anything like that. And then going out 10 days, this is Sunday, the 5th of January, and that system moves off toward the plain states. A pretty deep northwesterly flow is in here with ridging nosing up along the west coast and into the northeast Pacific and western Canada. So, yeah, we're dry. All right, let's check out rainfall for Phoenix out through the 10th of January off the GFS ensemble. You got 31 members. You have 4 of them that show any sort of precipitation in here during the next 2 weeks. So, basically nothing. European ensemble, same story. Basically nothing. And it's, at this point, I think I could just do these videos. I could just record like 5 of them at once and just post them the same thing day after day. Yeah, the maps change a bit, but the overall idea does not. And then looking at temperatures off of the National Blend of Models. And again, high temperatures will remain above average for the next 10 days. Overnight lows at or above average as well. We're not going to see, and there's no sign, and you don't have to worry about your plants freezing. We don't have to worry about a big frost or freeze. We haven't had to worry about that all winter. The coldest we've had some days in some parts of the valley with lows in the 30s. In fact, this morning, there were places down in the upper 30s. Here at Studio B, we got down to 39 degrees. But widespread frost or freezing just not going to be expected over the next 10 days, and we don't see any sign that that's going to happen. And, you got to start to wonder if we're going to see even any of that this winter, or any lows even dipping down into the 30s. And that does not happen here in Phoenix very often where we go all winter. I don't think we've had a low under 45 yet. I'll have to go back and look. But officially, so crazy. All right. That's it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here on Monday morning, but of course, updates before that if necessary. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. If you really like what we do here, then click that thanks icon below the video here on YouTube and make those monetary contributions to us, or an even better option is to donate directly to us via PayPal. groffshow@gmail.com is that PayPal address. It's GROFF show@gmail.com for PayPal. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona. Talking about my Michelle. Check her out. Check out not only her site, but her blogs, her videos, everything that could be Michelle related. It is linked up down in the description. So check all that out. It's Michelle stuff. It's, as I've mentioned many times, it's Adriana stuff. It's everybody's stuff down there in the description, as well as our streaming station. That's available 24/7, 365. It's called KMGX. We play a ton of music. We have a lot of fun with that. And just thousands of songs all in one place. You can't go wrong with that. It's part of our multimedia empire that we run around here. And if you wonder what we do over on KMGX, if you want a little preview of that, well, we play a little bit of it every day here on the video, but only a little bit so that we don't get demonetized. So here's what you'll hear on KMGX if you were to listen right now. There you go. And if I don't even know what that song that was myself without looking at the title. So, but if you do, hey, maybe a prize could be in store for you. We're going to have to give away prizes for that. I'm sure we got something around here. All right, anyway. Thank you so much for watching, all of your continued support. So greatly appreciated. Please be safe. Stay cool. Stay hydrated out there. I don't know why I'm telling you to stay hydrated, except it is just so dry. It's not warm, but it is dry. So it's just, it's been my advice all year. It's the warmest year on record. So I don't know, plug and play, I guess. All right. We're just on autopilot as we go out here to the end of the year. In fact, if scheduling permits, it's only two more videos. Two more videos for the rest of the year. Mercifully. All right. Thank you so much. You guys have yourselves a great Friday and a wonderful weekend.